Hello and welcome back to welcome back to this bonus episode on the What is K-pop podcast, where in which I talk about groups, members, discographies, choreographies, basically anything that I really want to talk about in regards to K-pop, in the effort to one day answer the question, what is K-pop? Recently I've been talking about survival shows, and I haven't actually got an email. I haven't actually talked about a group in a couple of weeks, maybe. I did just record an episode about YG Treasure Box, and for some reason it's just having a bit of trouble processing. If I can... well. It'll probably figure itself out in a second. I was just trying to find the show that created Pentagon, but I can't find it. Maybe because it probably wouldn't have been that good. Maybe. I don't. It doesn't say anything about it, unfortunately, so I can't comment on something that I can't press a judgment upon. So to anyone who did watch Pentagon Maker, please feel free to talk about it in the comments. I would always appreciate comments, unless it's like rude, then I might delete them. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, no, if you did watch the show, then please feel free to comment, tell me what was it about, what kind of happened in it. However, Pentagon is a group under Cube. They debuted back in 2016 on the 10th of October, meaning that they have been a group for 7.5 years at this point. They had originally 10 members, however, only 9 still remain. Those members are Hui, Jinho, Hyunsuk, Shinwon, Yanan, Yuwon, Yuto, Kino, and Wusop. Their former member is Dawn, or E-Dawn as he was known back then. Dawn was, to be fair, there's nothing else really. I can describe him as immediately as anything other than Junna's ex-boyfriend. But Dawn is his own person. He is a soloist. He is signed under a company called At Area, also with Shunna. And honestly, if I'm gonna speak on anything, which, this is my podcast, so I can talk about it, I actually think that Hyuna should have signed literally to any other agency, because obviously Dawn signed to At Area for a reason. He wanted to not wanted to be signed with Hyuna anymore. He wanted to have a fresh start, and in Hyuna signing with the same agency is basically being like, I don't care about your opinion. I don't know if that's true, obviously I don't know Hyuna, but it does seem a little bit as though she doesn't perhaps care about her ex-boyfriend's feelings, maybe? I don't know. It's one of those things that I'm just thinking off the top of my head, in general. But I mean, if Dawn comes out and says I don't mind that that Shana is signed under that area as well, then sure, okay. If that's what you are telling us, and you feel like that is how you feel, then I'm pleased that you feel like that. Yeah. And Shana is going to make a comeback, if you're wondering, on the 2nd of May with her first EP, Attitude. All I can think of whenever I see like certain words sometimes is just like a song that might be tied to it, and I just think of "That's my attitude." Now that's my attitude. I don't know if that's an actual song, but it is something that I'm thinking about. But yeah. As for my feelings on her dating former Highlight member Jun Hyung, I don't care. If I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't care, because she's a grown woman. She can make her own choices, and I understand it's like disrespectful to Guhara, since they were her and Jun Hyung were together. But if she wants to burn that bridge with, I understand obviously with someone who's no longer here with us, can't form an opinion, she can do that. I'm not gonna, I can't pass judgment, because Hara isn't here to either condemn or support the decision. Like, nothing that we say is going to mean more than Hara's words, and Hara isn't here to say them. So, unfortunately, we can't really pass judgment on the relationship. So, we can think it, it might not always be the right thing to like vocalize it. I don't know. Yeah, back to Pentagon. Hui, or Lee Xiu Tek, was born on the 28th of August 1993, making him a Virgo. And he is the leader, main vocalist, lead dancer, and producer. He is from Gwacheon in South Korea. He has an older brother, and his mother is apparently a retired English teacher. He used to be a JYP trainee, and he and Dawn formed a sub-unit with Hyuna as well, called Triple H. He helped compose and write the lyrics for girl group Bandit's song called Dramatic. And he used to date Soojin from G-Idol, now a soloist. Sometime before the 2nd of August 2018, and he enlisted in the military on the 18th of February 2021 and was discharged on the 17th of November 2022. I keep on thinking that was not that long ago, but actually it was, and Boys Planet is over a year old now, and honestly, it makes me feel a little bit scared and sad that time is moving that quickly. However, such is the way of life. I turn 21 in August. That makes me really scared. Jinho, formerly known as Gino, was born Jo Jin-ho, and he is the main vocalist, born on the 17th of April 1992, making him an Aries. He was born in Seoul. He has 2 younger sisters. He can speak Chinese, and he used to be signed under SM Entertainment and won the Everything contest with SM in 2008, where Xiumin was also in 2nd place. After he left SM, it says he audited for Cube, but I don't know whether or not they meant auditioned, or if they actually mean audited, maybe. And apparently he went through an 8-week audition process and was accepted as a Pentagon member at that stage, and he trained for 8 years before being a member of Pentagon. And he was the first member to enlist in the military, enlisting on the 11th of May 2020 and discharged on the 14th of November 2021. And he joined a company called CHXXTA company that okay, I don't understand it. We're just going to move on. Hyun Sok, or Yang Hyun Sok, is the lead vocalist. He was born on the 17th of April 1994, also making him an Aries. He's lived quite a few places. He has lived in San Diego, Madison, Wisconsin, Singapore since he was 7 to 8 till 15 to 16 years old, and China, and he's lived outside of Korea for about 11 years. He has a brother called Jun Sok, and I've just got another email that I need to... But the reason why I check emails is actually just because of the fact that it normally correlates to the whole podcasty thingy. Oh, yay, that's good. The episode was successfully processed. That's good. You might have listened to that one before you listened to this one. And he can speak Korean, Chinese, and English. He was on a show called Mix and Match, the show that created Icon. And he then must have joined the company at some stage. He originally enlisted in the military on the 3rd of May 2022. However, he was discharged on the 26th of December 2022 due to worsening symptoms of depression and panic disorder. And he still continued with Pentagon promotions and left the company on the 6th of November 2023 after contract termination. However, he remains a member of Pentagon. Shinwon, or Go Shinwon, was born on the 11th of December 1995, making him a Sagittarius. He is a vocalist in the group, and he was born in Cheongju-si in South Korea. His older sister is called Yejin, and he is friends with a number of 95 liners as well, with Kwanbaa Dreamcatcher's Xion, Day6's Dowoon, Uptension's Soo-il, Diaz Jion, and Gugudan's Hae-bin. And he enlisted into the military on the 21st of December 2023. So not too much longer until it's only a year left of his service. Because I feel like a lot of the time it's said, especially in regards to BTS's military enlistment, that it's going to go like so slowly, and I do understand that. However, it's only like a couple of weeks until Chun comes back. So Shinwon will be back in no time. Yeowon, or Yo Chang-gu, was born on the 27th of March 1996, making him an Aries. And he is a lead vocalist. He's just turned 30. How fun. Sorry. I don't know why on earth I thought that he was not Korean. Oh, okay. He was born in Daejeon, Gyeonggi Central in South Korea. He has an older sister, and it doesn't say when he enlisted. Maybe he's not enlisted then, which is a surprise because I thought that he would have done by now, given the fact that, like, you know, it's normal for 18 to 28-year-olds to enlist. No, it's not said. Okay, fair enough. You can also delay your enlistment by X amount of times, X amount of months. So maybe that's what he did, just to make sure you have all of your stuff sorted out before you enlist. Next up is Yanan. His full name is Yanan. He was born on the 25th of October 1996, making him a Scorpio. He is a vocalist and a visual. Now, I will say that Yanan is the most interesting member of the whole group. Something's just fallen. I can't see what it is. Okay, that's scary. His parents met in Japan. So he was born in Hokkaido in Japan, but shortly after moved to Shanghai in the People's Republic of China, and then moved to South Korea, obviously, to then become a K-pop idol. Now, when I told my mum this, in the best way possible, in the least judgmental way possible, I explained it like he's a Chinese man born in Japan singing in Korean. And my mum was like, "Oh wow, that is an interesting old situation. Obviously, you do you sing in whatever language you want to." It's sort of like how in England we learn French and German. Sometimes you can also speak Spanish. Well, at least the school that I went to, it was one set of the year they learnt French and the other German, and then in year 9 you could choose to take Spanish instead of doing drama, business, finance, and extra PE. So the chance to take Spanish, literally the day they were like, "Oh, who wants to sign up for extra Spanish lessons?" I was like, me, even though I was absolutely terrible at French at this point as well. I was also absolutely horrible at English as well. I don't understand how on earth this is my mother language, considering how badly I spell sometimes, or just generally speak. But yeah, it is tragic, and quite often during the tests I would get the worst in the class, and I'm surprised my teacher wasn't like, "Sophie, bring it in, Sophie, bring it in. Why are you so bad at this?" I'm like, "I don't know. It just comes naturally to me to be that bad." Someone's just come down the stairs. Yeah. You can shut the door if you want to. It was my mother. He became a Cube trainee for an audition, which was held in China. And he has been apparently learning a traditional Chinese instrument that I won't even try to pronounce for at least 10 years. And he has gone on multiple hiatuses. I genuinely think that he might have been on hiatus for more time than he's been an active idol. Yeah. So in August 2018, he went on hiatus for 2 years, returning in September, and then went on hiatus again in February 2022 and still hasn't come back. So yeah, unfortunately that is the case. But he has been on a Chinese show since then, so we have seen him since that point. Yuto, or Adachi Yuto, is the lead rapper, lead dancer, and sub-vocalist. He was born on the 23rd of January 1998, making him an Aquarius. He is from Nagano in Japan, and he has an older brother and older sister named Akari. And he can't eat spicy food and loves mayonnaise. I can't agree with the mayonnaise bit. I hate mayonnaise. It's eggs in vinegar with some other shite, That is just no. Just no. I don't often say no because, my parents are always like, you need to try new things, so if you can't just be stuck in the house. And I'm like, okay, whatever. But no, I refuse to let that disgusting stuff touch me. No. Next member is Kino, or Kang Hyung-gyu. He's the main dancer, vocalist, sub-rapper, and face of the group, born on the 27th of January 1998, making him an Aquarius. He was born in Seongnam, South Korea, and he has a younger sister called Minju. Oh, he was the person who made that company. I knew one of them did. Yeah, he created a agency called NAKED and revealed it on the 14th of December 2023. And he released his first single on his birthday, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, the day after his birthday in 2024. And second to last person I'm going to talk about today is Woo-seok, or Jung Woo-seok. He was born on the 31st of January 1998, and he is the main rapper, sub-vocalist, and maknae. He is an Aquarius. His older sister is called Soojin, and he is the youngest member. And yeah, he signed an exclusive contract with Undefined Entertainment on the 1st of January 2024. And final member is former member Dawn, or Edawn. Born Kim Hyo-jung on the 1st of June 1994, making him a Gemini. And he auditioned for JYP's 9th audition final round in 2012 with the dance team. He is from Hwasun in South Korea. And it was revealed that him and Hyuna have been dating since May 2016 on the 3rd of August 2018. And less than 3 weeks later, less than 3 weeks later, it was announced that he would be taking an indefinite hiatus for unspecified reasons, even though we all know that it was because of the fact that it was revealed that him and Hyuna had been dating, and he was removed from the label on the 13th of September of the same year, signing less than 2 months afterwards with wait, what? Nope, did that wrong. Q Entertainment confirmed 2 months later that Dawn had left. I don't know why enough. They just announced it twice, but that he had left Pentagon and Q. And he joined Psy's new label, P Nation, on the 25th of January 2019. And he left on the 29th of August 2022. And he joined Area on the 29th of January 2023. Okay, so that's Pentagon. I don't actually really like their music that much, if I'm gonna be completely fully honest. It's alright. It does the job. It's music, and I'm not gonna dunk on them. It's just not my cup of tea. I have tried a few of their different songs, don't fully gel with it. So I think it's just not music made for me, probably, which is fine. That is sometimes what happens with music, but I am excited to see what happens if they can release something down the line, and if Yanan comes back, that would be amazing. If they are able to continue making music following the departure of many members from the agency. Yeah, I think that pretty much wraps up everything that I can really talk about in regards to them for today. Um, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen moving forward with the episodes, so it will just be a case of whatever pitches up is what pitches up, I'm afraid. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. So I thank you for listening. Bye.